going back to Crash Bandicoot 2, and we're going to start off with the 15. No, I got the gem that I missed in Unbearable. Finally, I think I might have missed that. You know, that wooden trampoline box. But finally, I managed to get the gem. Now we are going to start Tier 5 with, of course, the 2 jetpack levels. First one being Rocket. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honestly going to be honest with you, I never ever liked these levels. The controls are a little bit more. The controls in the original didn't really feel too good, and thankfully they're not too bad this time around. But I've played this quite a lot for a long time, and they actually inverted the controls as well. Kind of takes a bit to get used to because controls were a little bit more reversed in the original. I need to, take it steady at this stage to avoid getting blown up or destroyed. Oh dear, this is going to be a bit. This is going to be a very awkward stage to do, and I'm going to be not only doing these but also the night fight, which basically is the main flying level with one of the fireflies, not counting Totally Fly. And thanks to the graphical presentation, you can now see Crash's eye, which is pretty good. Come on, no, I don't want to get disintegrated. I do absolutely like the remix version of the music in this one. It's really good. Oh, here come the electrified lab assistants again. Try and stop me if you can. You're going out, son. Oh, checkpoint's good. Oh, this is the most awkward one. We've got hot pipes, we've got explosive mines. And there's nitros there as well, which makes it, pretty thumbs, palm sweating. Get at me if you dare, I'll break your neck. Scientist scum. Eugenic scum. Alright, let's avoid those electrical crystal! Ah, there's that crystal. We need to get for core T. There we go, he's gone. And so far, that's all the boxes. Nitros detonated, boxes all broken. That wasn't too bad. So this wasn't too bad, but let that be a sign of things to come when we get on to the next jetpack level, Pack Attack. First, that was Rocket. Now Pack Attack is next. And out of the two, I think Pack Attack's the harder one of the two. And then we're going to do Night Fight. So the first 2 levels, the jetpack levels, unfortunately we can't go as Coco because apparently only Crash can go through these levels. And like what I said, it's bullshit because I would love to play as Coco in some levels that Crash can only do. So of course, Crash Bandicoot has to only do those jetpack levels, which really annoys me. And speaking of which, of course, the levels with the vehicles where Crash can only go through can also piss me off because who would love to see Coco scuba dive or even Coco drive a motorcycle herself? I would love to. Whoa! Oh God, no! Off to a great start in this stage, aren't we? So what I'm saying is that Coco should have been able to drive motorcycle. I would love to see her drive motorcycle, but hopefully that might be one of the ideas we could implement for the next. If there's going to be a new Crash game, there's going to be a new Crash game. Because apparently the game itself was probably one of the best-selling, top 10 selling games in the UK from last year. Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy, and it definitely shows how amazing it was. Lots of... Oh, God. So basically, if there's going to be a new Crash game being teased this year, then maybe we could actually see maybe a new Crash game. We'd love to see a new Crash game and possibly even a remaster of Crash Team Racing. Oh, God damn it. It's not a... Crash Team Racing, yes, I would love to see Crash Team Racing come back. Speaking of which, I had a bit of Domino, some Pizza Hut earlier on today. I couldn't have it last night. I couldn't have it last night because I was to have Chinese because I needed to have something to eat for dinner last night, and I didn't realise that they had pizza. So the place where I live, so basically now, I had to so now I had the pizza. It reminds me back in the 90s when we had this like video game rentals and rental of video games and films. Sadly though, at that time the rentals have now vanished because of, you know, subscription services like Netflix. I mean, who the hell cares about a thing called Netflix and chill? Basically, that was adopted by DSP for his Twitch and chill streams, which basically saw DSP getting roasted on Quiplash about his previous, you know, things like him basically beating off on stream, dating his former girlfriend Panda Lee, or of course a lot of people call him his daughter, and a few other things that he did, like Patreon, Machinima. Oh, thank God there was a checkpoint there. Yes, Pack Attack's the harder of the two because the... Whoa. He was about to do that. Right, let me get those guys. I'm gonna block you back, son. I like the modernization of the music for this one, making it quite spacey. It's really faithful to the original. This one is. It's taking me longer to do this stage, but it's maybe because I'm like talking, it might have break my concentration. Ah! Well, thank God I actually did get an Aku. Brightens at me. There you go. There you go. Oh, I thought it was low enough to avoid those beams. But at least I got. But the checkpoint has the Aku mask before it. Well, after it. Oh, for God's sake. Charge at him, Crash. Good boy. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot becoming very naughty because all of a sudden, Cortex is. Because all of a sudden, Cortex basically rigged his little jetpack. Don't you ever think about getting blown up, Crash? We've come this far, so don't let me down. Don't let me down, you little marsupial. Twitchy nosed marsupial. Oh, this is the most difficult. This part's a bitch. Ah, got through it. Right, I haven't got. Yes, I've got enough. Got the gem. Huh. That's both gems done. Now we are going to go off to our next one, Night Fight, which is of course the final jungle level of the game, but it takes place at the dark. In the dark. In the dark. Behold, the jungle of terror. But trust me, Pack Attack is not going to. Is not going to. But trust me, Pack Attack isn't going to be Pack Attack. But trust me, Pack Attack would be a saint compared to the next two levels I'm gonna go off to. One I'm afraid to do is pissing it away. Where I have to backtrack. Backtracking is a bitch on that level. But now we've got Night Fight, so basically it's a level where you have to go through in the dark. Oh, good combo there, Crash. And basically the two main enemies, you know, the lizards and the geckos and the little shrews from the ruin levels are back. We have these little things from when we have those. You remember those things that? Remember those things from Cortex from the industrial levels in Crash 1? They're back. Right. I had to do that because all I needed was the gem from that half of the part. And it takes me back nearby the Death Route entrance anyway, because there is of course because there we have of course two or three boxes at the end of that path. I can't remember because it's been a long time since I played Crash 3. Well, thanks to the light, I can actually see. They do have some light there. Granted, this stage isn't as unbearable as the original because if the Firefly goes away from you, you won't be able to see much. Ugh, didn't even. That was not what I wanted to intend to. Right. But then I know what not to do now. I think I know the Whopper Fruit told me that I had to slide jump. Yeah, it's been long since I played this game. Out of all the Crash Bandicoot, oh no, God, that was not what I wanted to do now. I had to slide, I needed to slide underneath there. Well, there. Oh, I can even do it without the slide jump. Right. However, I can actually do this. All right, now that's that done. Oh, okay. So now that's that done. All I have to do is to go all the boxes except the nitros, because basically I can actually detonate the nitros using the detonation switch. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I haven't played it since. I have not touched this game since. Alright, I can. No, I did not want to do that. Firefly, don't follow me until I give you the signal. Alright, all I needed was those 2 boxes anyway from that part. And yes, there was a checkpoint right there. Alright, so now that's that done. Yeah, at least that place was already illuminated anyway. At least it was an improvement over the original version, though. Mind, because there's better light. Because the lighting, you can actually see. You can actually see a little bit better than in the original. Because in the original, if the Firefly goes, you won't be able to see anything. It will be total darkness. Both gems. Bonus gem. Alright, next time we're gonna finish things off with Coco. Not yet. Let's save. We've got like 4 more gems, 3 more crystals, and we are nearly done. We've only got 2 more crystals and 4 gems left to go. And 1 final boss fight to go before we finish things off. We're nearly finished, folks. So, folks, we're nearly finished, folks. So, of course, next time up, I'm going to do the last 2 levels of the game, and then afterwards, the last part is going to comprise of the final boss fight and the ending. So, like in the original of the first Crash. So, I'll see you guys next time when I'm going to take on the last 2 levels of Crash Bandicoot 2 in the Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy, and then we'll wrap things up from there. So, see you guys in the next part.